Welcome, crypto fam, to the #1 daily Bitcoin pod. Bitcoin hit the new all-time high yesterday on the stream. We captured 104,000. We literally had a 15-hour pump watch. Congratulations to all the Bitcoin hodlers all around the world. In today's show, I'll be breaking down the latest Bitcoin technical analysis. We'll also be pulling up some of the live charts. Mr. Trump says, congratulations, Bitcoiners. 100,000, you're welcome. Together, we will make America great again. Let's go, President Trump. We'll also be discussing BlackRock's IBIT becomes the fastest ETF in history to hit $50 billion in assets under management. And they just launched the ETF back in January. Mind-boggling. We'll also be discussing the most horrible crypto launch of all time, according to CoffeeZilla, accusing the Tuah girl of a meme coin scam. Literally within 20 minutes, the meme coin launch, which was yesterday, the same day as Bitcoin all-time high, it literally soared to like 500 million, and then the developers rugged their own token, and it dropped to like 50 million. Now everyone's calling scam. You got to be an idiot to invest in that coin. I'm just saying, beware there, fam. We'll also be discussing Bitcoin still in the early innings at 100,000, according to ARK's Cathie Wood. We'll also be discussing 4 brand new Bitcoin price targets before the end of the year. We'll also be discussing Bitcoin advocate Samson Mow confirms $1 million Bitcoin price target. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. All this, plus so much more, yo, in today's show. If you're new to the channel, very important to smash the likes, subscribe, then hit the bell icon. Turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, 7 days a week, just like this. Today is pod episode 1839. I'm your host, JV. It's December 5th, 2024. Bitcoin just achieved escape velocity, tapping $104,000 on our pump watch last night. So congratulations to all Bitcoin hodlers all around the world. Let's kick off our show as we do each and every day with our market watch. So yeah, as you can see on Coin360, Bitcoin is in the green. We did have a nice maybe $7,000 to $8,000 pump yesterday. The bulls are back in town, so don't get it twisted. But obviously we tapped 104. It's the current high. That's the current price discovery. We're currently at 99,000. Still in the green. Ether, XRP, and many of the alts have corrected. Currently in the red, minus Litecoin and Sui and Solana, barely in the green. And checking out CoinMarketCap.com, the current crypto market cap sits at 3.58 trillion. The Bitcoin market cap was above 2 trillion yesterday, a new all-time high. It's currently at $1.95 trillion. And checking out the volume, wow, 354 billion is high. Volume past 24 hours, Bitcoin dominance 54.5%, Ether dominance 12.8%. And checking out top 100 crypto gainers past 24 hours, we got Jasmy leading the pack, up 33%, followed by Sui, up 12%, followed by the WorldCoin, up 12%. And then we got Peanut the Squirrel right behind him. Rest in peace, Peanut. You'll never be forgotten as long as I'm streaming. Respect to you and your raccoon, Fred the raccoon. But anyways, let me know which alt, if any, you're bullish on for the bull. Checking out the crypto bubbles, we get a visual perspective on the day. As you can see, for the month, I mean, good Lord. Can you say alt season? Peanut Coin, 2,400%. HBAR, 522%. XRP, 353%. XLM, 400%. EOS, 222%. Curved, everything, hundreds of percent. You can officially say it's all season, yo. Markets are soaring, new all-time highs with the market cap as of yesterday. And checking out the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, we're back in extreme greed, as high as an 84 today. Yesterday, 78. Last week, a 77. And last month, a 70 in greed. Now, this is going to be interesting. Checking out the time chain calendar. I mean, I've been predicting it virtually every day of the stream that it'll be a day very soon. You'll never see sub 1,000 sats per dollar ever again. And lo and behold, for the first time in history, as of yesterday and today, you can only get 991 sats per dollar. And that number is going to continue to dwarf as the dollar continues to lose value and Bitcoin continues to go parabolic in increasing your purchasing power against the dollar, which is phenomenal. So there you have it, yo. I want to pull up some of the live charts and get into some of the TA. So let's continue, family, and welcome everyone just joining the live stream. Headline here reads, Bitcoin price can surge 43% before bubble as Bitcoin market cap hits 2 trillion. That's right. For the first time in Bitcoin history, we surpassed the coveted 2 trillion milestone. The same day we surpassed 100,000 for the first time in history. We literally touched exactly $104,000 on Coinbase, as many of you witnessed on the live stream we did last night, capturing history. It was a pretty phenomenal day I'll never forget for the rest of my life. TradingView confirmed the current price of 1028 equals a total market cap of just above $2 trillion. And with Bitcoin smashing 6 figures, Bitcoin now reflects the 7th most valuable asset of the world by market cap, higher than silver and the top global firms, including Meta and Saudi Aramco, which is the largest oil company in the world. This comes just 5 minutes after Bitcoin crossed the historic 100G level, as the BC letter pointed out. Meanwhile, Bitcoin found intense buying pressure on the day Jay Powell, chair of the U.S. Fed, reiterated that he considers it a competitor to gold and not the US dollar. Quoting him here, people use Bitcoin as a speculative asset. It is just like gold, only it is virtual. It is digital. He said at the Deal Book Summit in New York. Can you say? Bullish. Also combined with Trump's nomination of the pro-crypto Paul Atkins for the chair of the SEC, meaning Gensler, you're fired. Now go home and get your shine box. The bullish momentum began to create the new Bitcoin all-time high. Shorts felt the heat as a result, while short liquidations of the Bitcoin totaled 134 million in 24 hours, as per CoinGlass. Longtime market observers saw the Bitcoin doubling down on the giant Moonvember monthly candle, itself a record breaker in US dollar terms, quoting Rec Capital. Breakout confirmed. I repeat, breakout confirmed. Now, monthly timeframes were no less impressive for fellow trader Askell, who, despite dismissing the significance of the 100,000 mark, saw Bitcoin's latest achievement as a drawn-out process. As he shares here, the hurdle was 73.7. It is broken with the long monthly candle in Moonvember. In the past breakouts of the monthly scale, monthly gains continued for several months after the breakout candle. Send it, man. Now let's discuss no bubble before 150 G's in play. That's right. The U.S. spot Bitcoin ETF saw another day of major net inflows, surpassing 500 million for the second day in a row. Fresh capital is fueling the Bitcoin, according to Crypto Quant. Their CEO uploaded a Bitcoin price prediction model based on the Bitcoin realized cap, the market cap based on the aggregate price at which the supply last moved. Quoting them here, as the realized cap grew, the ceiling price increased from 129 to 146 Gs in 30 days. At 102,000, as far from a bubble, it would need a 43% surge to hit the threshold, often considered a bubble. Now it's easy to do the math. Now that we're floating around 100 Gs, a 43% surge ultimately means 145,000 Bitcoin price action before any significant correction. Now, one of the big news stories of the day was right here very early this morning. Donald Trump on Truth Social, which is his social media company, posted this at 7:55 a.m. Congratulations, Bitcoiners. $100,000. You are welcome. Together, we will make America great again. And then I reminded them, higher numbers are on the way. One of the hardest, most ferocious fighters the world has ever seen. And Mike Tyson. So shout out for the Trump pump. You already know, fam. And pulling up some of the live charts, here we go. Deja vu. Price action Jackson right on your screen. We're looking at the 1 minute chart. Right now, bullish. We do have a green target in play, sitting just above 100 Gs. And zooming out, we'll get a broader perspective. We'll go to the 1 hour. This is live and in the flesh right now via TradingView via Coinbase. And as you can see, a corrective candle after topping out at virtually exactly 104,000 yesterday. So here we are, still sitting currently at 98.6. Lots of volatility to be expected, family. And zooming out from here, we'll take a quick look at the 4 hour. Here we go. There's still the target on your screen, still a bullish pennant breakout, and that's where I got that 108,000 target for the pump watch, which will likely continue today. So 108,000 in play. I repeat, 108 Gs in play. And zooming out from there, we'll check out the 1 day. The 1 day chart, you can see big, massive candle. You already know. And zooming out from the daily, we'll take a quick look at the weekly. Still has the sexy cup and handle target, sitting pretty in the red at 124,000, which I think is highly probable for December. We're still in Q4, year of the halving. This is an extremely bullish time of the season. And of course, we may get a Christmas rally on top of the Trump pump. Why not? Just like in 2017. I remember early 2017, Bitcoin was sub 1,000. By the end of the year, by Christmas, 20 G's, hitting the new all-time high. But there you go, crypto bros. Our next story, we're going to be discussing BlackRock, major asset management giant. IBIT becomes the fastest ETF in history to hit 50 billion in assets under management. I now believe they have over 500,000 of the biddies, and it's insane considering they didn't start stacking Bitcoin until January 11th of this year. So yeah, BlackRock's iShares Bitcoin Trust, we know as IBIT, launched January 11th and became the fastest exchange-traded fund to reach 50 billion in assets under management. Data from Soso Value showed that IBIT currently has 50.6 billion in assets under management. The assets under management refers to the total value of the Bitcoin managed by the fund, and in the context of a spot Bitcoin ETF, assets under management is directly tied to the value of the Bitcoin held by the ETF, as it aims to mirror the price movements of the digital asset in the spot market. And according to Bloomberg ETF senior analyst Balchunas, it took IBIT only 228 days to reach this milestone, adding that the previous record holder, BlackRock's iShares IEFA, took 1,329 days to achieve the same goal. This means that IBIT achieved this feat 5 times faster than any ETF ever launched in history. And among the 11 spot Bitcoin ETFs launched back in January, BlackRock's IBIT has continued to outperform all the others in multiple metrics. Within 5 months of its release, it surpassed the pre-existing GBTC, Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, and assets under management. And IBIT is also the highest in terms of historical net inflows. On its most recent trading day, December 4th, the fund pulled in the highest inflow amongst its peers, totaling 571 million. That's more than $500 million. This took its historical net inflow to a staggering $33.3 billion. Now, IBIT's rapid growth reflects heightened investor confidence in Bitcoin exposure via traditional financial instruments. Moreover, the approval and success of the spot Bitcoin ETFs have driven increased institutional investments into the BITI, and at this time, the total net asset value of the spot Bitcoin ETFs stand at 108 billion, representing 5.5% of the total Bitcoin market value. The fund's historical cumulative net inflow literally crossed 32.2 billion. Meanwhile, the heightened activity around the ETFs coincides with a significant upsurge of the Bitcoin price, capturing 104,000 yesterday on Coinbase late last night. Let me know if you guys were on the Pump Watch stream. It was historic. I had a lot of fun. Let's continue with the news, though. I still got a lot to share, family. Here's what happened if you missed the Tuah launch. On-chain investigator CoffeeZilla recently accused influencer Haley Welch and the Hawk meme coin team of scamming her fans. Not surprised. With their recent token launch, don't all these celebrity influencer meme coin launches suffer the same fate? Just asking. The team faces backlash because the crypto nosedived 94% after 12 hours of launching, leaving investors empty-handed. On Wednesday night, the crypto community slammed Haley, popularly known as the Tuah girl, for her launch. The meme became popular after the 10-second clip of her saying the catchphrase, "You got a Tuah, spit on that thing." I'm sure all you guys have seen it. Since then, the social media influencer has gained a large following. You can say that again. She now has, I think, the 3rd largest podcast in the world. It's called the Tuah Pod. And in October, she shared an edit of herself with various meme coins referencing Dog Whiff Hat, Mog Coin Glass, and the SPX 69 Hundo. The post stated, "Good morning, X. I've heard it's a meme super cycle and sparked speculation about the possible launch of the official Tuah meme coin. However, the crypto community expressed concern about the potential launch, forecasting another celebrity rug pull in advance." You ain't got to be Nostradamus to see that one coming. November 26th, she announced her partnership with the Web3 platform Over Here to launch the official Hawk meme coin on December 4th, which was yesterday, claiming it was not just another token launch. Oh my God. People actually fall for this, yo. And as the token went live yesterday afternoon, its market cap quickly surged to an impressive $500 million. Oh my God. Could you imagine $500 million in minutes? That's how crazy this world has become. And then it plummeted literally minutes later, 88%. The top holders dumped their tokens. Not surprised. It's called the rug. As the price peaked, sending the meme coin into a massive nosedive. Look at the charts. Speaks volumes. Now, as soon as the token crashed, crypto investors, market watchers, and on-chain investigators such as CoffeeZilla watched out and reached out to the Hawk team, accusing them of insider trading and rug-pulling investing. Many buyers were her fans who appeared to be new to the crypto space. Amid the backlash, the influencer shared the token's Hawkonomics, revealing only 2% of the supply was set for free public allocation. Meanwhile, 17% was part of the strategic allocation, fully unlocked by the launch and allegedly sent to the insider wallets. And allegedly, from my understanding, a few million went to the devs and to her. But we don't know all the specifics, but we just know a lot of people got rugged. Some people lost their life savings. I don't know why you would put your life savings into a meme coin, but that really does describe the nature of the crypto industry. It's crazy. Bubble Maps data on Dex Screener shows a cluster of related wallets controlled 80% of the meme coin supply. And despite her claim to have tried their best to stop the snipers, several addresses mass bought the meme coin. And one address managed to snipe 17% of the supply at launch, selling it for $1.3 million in profits. I wouldn't be surprised if that was a dev. Meanwhile, crypto investors and Welch's fans claim to have lost thousands of dollars in 10 minutes with the token. I wouldn't be surprised if a class action lawsuit follows this unsuccessful launch family. The influencer and the Hawk team denied the insider trading accusation. Well, of course they denied it, claiming to have not sold any tokens. They literally muted CoffeeZilla, confronting them about it. Pretty sad. So yeah, shout out CoffeeZilla. I'm sure he's going to do more of an investigation, as he always does. He questioned the team about over $1 million in fees generated from the token while the fans got rug pulled. The investigator also suggested the massive sell-off wasn't primarily due to the snipers, but instead related to the insider trading. Precisely. The team interrupted Coffee and denied the allegations, stating they would not rug fans for $50,000. Sound like a bunch of shenanigans. Meanwhile, they created a foundation, allegedly, for the project in the Cayman Islands, sus, which requires significant funding, so they claim. Coffee called the launch the most horrible launch and claimed that these were the worst tokenomics he has ever seen from projects he has ever reviewed, and he does that for a living. He further asked where the money came from for the pre-sale, valued at around $17 million, where it went, and the reason for their tokenomics. However, the team silenced his microphone, not surprised, and failed to offer clear answers. Ultimately, she announced that she was going to sleep. That was the most hilarious part. There was like 80,000 people on this Spaces last night, and then she's just like, hey guys, just want you to know I'm going to sleep, after being how much they were paid from the token. Jesus. So yeah, the coin literally dropped 94% in market value, and it's currently at 30 million, if even it's still there at this time. But it is just wild to see it run up to 500 million in minutes. And is that the next leg up? Is that the next Nipinator? Is that where we're looking at right now, gentlemen? Shout out to the Nipster. Keeping it real. Unlike the Hawk Tuah girl, the Nipinator will never rug you. You don't got to worry about the rug. When it comes to the Nip, he stays in the bed. He's not even on the rug. So how are you going to get rugged with a Nip? You can't. Impossible. Just bought another 500. Congratulations. We're back above 99 G's, baby. 100,000's the new big resistance. I don't know. We smashed it pretty effortlessly.
Be a part of the resistance. Buy the biddy. Orange is more than just a shade. It's the glow of wealth remade. Generational, inconfiscatable, immutable, impregnable, fifth level.
Where else are you going to find impregnable money? It don't exist nowhere else. Only Bitcoin's impregnable. You can't describe the Hawk Tuah girl's meme coin as impregnable. You can only say that for the biddy.
It's sexy, sensational, it's Bitcoin. It goes doing, doing, like yummy, bitty, northbound doing. The pen and paper out of date, crypto keys dictate. Cold is the new hot, cold storage, sexy, and banker control is not.
Next story of the day, broskies. Let's discuss the latest with every broski's favorite biddy baddie. The one and only Cathie Wood of ARK Invest. Just look at that baddie. They don't make them like they used to. Bitcoin's still in the early innings at 100,000, according to the one and only ARK Invest CEO, Cathie, W-O-O-D. Let's go. That's right. Cathie Wood, the CEO of ARK Invest, said the future of the biddy is bright, even after Bitcoin broke 100 G's. She shared on X, congratulating the industry on United States President Trump nominating pro-crypto Paul Atkins to replace Gary Gensler as the new chief of the Securities and Exchange Commission. She also mentioned that the Federal Reserve Chairman Jay Powell has described Bitcoin as a digital version of gold, because that's precisely what it is. Bitcoin is a much bigger idea than gold. Wood compared the Bitcoin market with the spot gold, highlighting that gold is a 15 trillion market cap at the price of $2,700 per ounce. Bitcoin, new all-time high, 104,000 of last night, has a market value of roughly 2 trillion, which leaves it with significant potential to grow. Only a few companies in the world have a larger market cap than the Biddy. That's Google, Amazon, Microsoft, Nvidia, Apple, and gold. And we're coming for all of you. Mark my words, final boss, gold, we're coming for you. Tell your boy Peter Schiffmeister. In the context of Powell's reference to Bitcoin as the digital gold, Wood hinted at the concepts that Bitcoin is bigger than gold, given its digital and borderless nature, she shared. Indeed, ARK Invest believes that the Biddy is a much bigger idea than gold. And in March, Wood predicted Bitcoin was well set to break the 1 million milestone by 2030. In fact, I've heard her share bullish predictions as high as 3.8 million per coin by the year 2030 in her bull scenario, which I've covered on the pod numerous times. And while Amazon took 29 years to reach the 2 trillion market value, Bitcoin did it less than 16 years since the first Bitcoin transaction of the Genesis block, which occurred in January 3rd to be exact, in 2009. Now, Apple, the second largest market after gold, took almost 42 motherfucking years to reach 2 trillion. Not acceptable, Apple. And at this price, Bitcoin accounts for 52% of the entire crypto market. So we have a lot of room for growth. We've seen 60, 70%, dominance before as the market cap continues to soar. Bitcoin's breakthrough to 100 Gs and emergence as a 2 trillion asset is significant as a financial milestone for the crypto market, but not a surprise. Quoting Danny Chong, the proliferation of financial institutions such as BlackRock, Fidelity, Grayscale, and others, coupled with the Biddy ETFs being on the market in 2024, has set up the industry for this moment. This price point isn't just a number. It is a testament to Bitcoin's growing legitimacy and mainstream acceptance. So there you have it, crypto fam. Next story, we're going to be discussing, I think, 3 or 4 brand new targets before the end of the year. Then we'll get into Samson Mow's latest 1 million price prediction. Then we'll dive into some live Q&A, and then we'll convert this mofo into a pump watch, and we'll watch Bitcoin go up forever, Laura. Sound like a plan? Deal. Okay, 4 new price targets by the end of the year. Let's go. Bitcoin made history by finally crossing the 100G mark for the first time. It was late last night, so officially December 4th. However, market observers are already looking into the future to determine just how high will the Biddy fly. Well, let's look at some of the targets. ARK Invest has 124,000 price minimum. Ironic. JV has been calling for 124,000 virtually every single day on the stream when I do the charts. Why is that? Because it's in play. 6 figs all day, family. Asset management giant ARK Invest is no stranger. We were just discussing Cathie Wood a little earlier. We also have researchers, including the Puel multiple creator David Puel, gave a minimum threshold of 124 Gs as well. This is a target which has been sitting in the weekly charts. If Bitcoin were to match the general historical average or the average of all the halving years at the December end, the 2024 performance multiple could hit between 2.48 and 2.94x. Its price potentially reaching 104 to 124 Gs, baby. Now, ARK specifically highlighted the wave of the institutional demand for the Biddy, which has become its calling card this year, quoting them here. Bottom line, if the institutions continue to gravitate towards this new asset class, and the U.S. government seriously contemplates adding the Bitcoin to the strategic reserves, which we already know is in play, we anticipate a strong close to 2024 and continued momentum during 2025, as you can see in the Bitcoin yearly cycles right here. Shout out Dave Puel. Now, he also added the Bitcoin has now met the lower boundary of the target range. We also have other popular analysts by the name of Jelly, not to be confused with Jelly Roll, who now sees 130,000 as the potential next stop. Quoting him here, Bitcoin breaking out of the bullish pennant, which had entered early November. The bullish pennant has a target of 130 Gs. Breakout confirm. Full send it higher and higher and higher. We also have a trader by the name of Askell who suggests 137. He's a little rascal. Why not? Would form Bitcoin's next long-term top in contrast to 100 Gs, which he dismissed as neither psychologically or technically significant. Now, prediction markets see Bitcoin breakout rally as well. Kalshi shared that the aggregate Bitcoin price target for the end of the year is 128 G's. Quoting them here, there is now even a 10% chance of the Bitcoin crossing above 150,000, according to the Gabisi letter. So you can actually make bets on Polymarket, the largest prediction market out there, and say, how high do you think the Bitty will climb? Prediction markets think this is a breakout rally. Well, send it already. I'm ready. And when it comes to the sky high numbers, fellow prediction service, Polymarket sees only a 2% chance of Bitcoin trading at 250,000. Wow. So if you put a bet on that, you can clean up shop if we actually hit that target. Just be careful out there gambling. There's high risk involved, clearly, anytime you're going to gamble. But anyways, family, what are your thoughts on that with the Polymarket odds and some of those targets? Where do you think we likely land by the end of the year? Let me know, family. Do you think we hit 130, 150, 250? Holla at your boy.
Dell isn't just a city. This is Bitcoin Camelot, just as pretty. Hodl strong through dips, flats and bends. You are not too late as fiat deflates. Your journey just begins. Be your own superhero. Raise up, take a stand, change your plan. Orange, you're willing to do it. To dawn yourself.
Now for our feature story of the day. Samson Mow, Jan 3 founder and CEO, confirms it. 1 million Bitcoin price target now in play. Quoting him, a wise man once said, after we hit $100,000, it's smooth sailing to $1 million per coin. Shout out Samson Mow. Love this guy. And you can see here, laser eyes until a milli. I'm never taking off the laser eyes. Here's my thinking. You want to see my laser eyes? Let me show you the proof of work. I've had my laser eyes up for years. I didn't mean to click on my stream, but apparently I'm live. But you can see the laser eyes on the screen clearly. So I had my laser eyes up for years, and I never planned on taking it down when it's 100,000. When we hit 1 million, you think JV removes the laser eyes? I think not. We keep the laser eyes on for life. I'm just saying. I'm in it for the long haul, gentlemen. But I digress. Shout out Samson Mow here. Here's the latest. The digital currency ecosystem is on the edge as Bitcoin finally crossed the 100G milestone for the first time in history. Only took 16 years. Now, Mao set an ambitious price target of 1 million per coin. He's been calling it. Respect to Samson. It took exactly 15 years since the inception to record the 100,000 milestone. Since Bitcoin was changing hands at half the current price, Samson Mow, that means roughly 50 Gs, has always expressed confidence in the potential for the Bitcoin to hit the $1 million mark. That's right, laser eyes until a milli. This indices point of the possibility of the projection. First, the Bitcoin halving event in April of this year created intense scarcity for the Bitty, with an average of 450 Bitcoin units mined daily. That's all we have. BlackRock's buying 5,000 daily. What do you think is going to happen? Numbers go up forever, Laura. Why? Massive supply, limited demand. It's quite simple, actually. Now, the demand for the Bitty is growing in different ways. Business intelligence firm MicroStrategy. I rephrase to now MicroStrategy, because Michael Saylor's the Michael Jordan of our century, gentlemen. He's continuing to accumulate the Bitty. In the latest move, Michael Saylor-led company acquired 15,400 Bitcoin for another $1.5 billion, bringing their total Bitcoin holdings to 402,100. BlackRock now has over 500,000 of the Bitty. It's mind-boggling, over 50 billion worth. Other firms like MetaPlanet, which they're calling the Japanese version of MicroStrategy is what I call it now, and Semler Scientific, they bought more Bitcoin for their balance sheet today as well. They're going to continue to buy. Besides acquiring Bitcoin from the open market, many American investors are now getting exposure to Bitcoin through the Bitcoin ETF products, which again is making record-breaking numbers. This embrace has pushed the BlackRock Bitcoin ETF product across the historic 50 billion milestone when it comes to assets under management. And when you sell your Bitcoin, who do you think buys it? Usually it's Larry Fink or Michael Saylor, gentlemen. The asset management firm has continued to welcome the inflows as the hype of the industry and has fueled sentiment across the board. With key adoption channels, it becomes easier for the Bitty to breach the projected 1 million milestone as the scarcity builds. Now, here's my personal projection as far as cycle peak, which I believe will occur next year in 2025. I don't think we hit the cycle peak this December. I think we hit the yearly Bitcoin price peak, but I think we hit the 4-year bull run cycle peak sometime in 2025. And I'm going to tell you my thinking. My personal bear scenario is 250,000. That means worst case, in my opinion, there's only an opinion. This is my prediction. The low. Just like ARK Invest, they hit you with the bear scenario, the base case and the bull. JV decided to do the same thing. So this is my bear case, 250. My base case for the broskies, of course, 420. Send it. And of course, my bull scenario, I ain't playing no games. 1.1 million. You may ask, where do you get those numbers from? Well, my favorite number is 11, and I just throw the decimal in the middle. Let's not complicate this shit, gentlemen. I can pull up the charts and pretend I know some witchcraft, but I don't. I just like the number, and I think it's very realistic. And it's higher than our very own Oracle's bull scenario, so I came over the top. And that was all I was trying to accomplish. And keep it 100 with you guys. My initial prediction earlier in the year, I've been calling it, was a high of 750. Now with Trump adopting Bitcoin as a treasury reserve asset for the United States, making the U.S. a Bitcoin mining hub for the world, you got to up it. So what did the Oracle do? She came over the top and she started projecting 1 million. And she's like, I got to up my target. I can't stand it. I got to be authentic and truthful. And so she ups it over the top, making me look bad, making me look like a bear. So now I'm coming back over the top. Oracle, what do you got to say to that? I'm raising your bluff. 1.1 million. And I'll strike the gong to that. And there you have it, gentlemen. Welcome to the Q&A segment of the live stream. Let me know what you think of my prediction. At least I keep it real. I mean, I can make up a lot of bullshit to justify these targets, but they're just numbers I like. I like numbers. Why do I like numbers? God created numbers. I believe in God, clearly, and I use his numbers. And I think 250 is a great start for this bull cycle. 420, again, it's just a base case. Maybe I'm based, I don't know, but it's a base case. And 1.1 million because I say so. There you have it. The most honest TA analyst you'll ever find. Me and Nipsey, we're a team. Never took a day off. But anyways, fam, welcome to the Q&A segment of the live stream. Let me go ahead and pull up the charts. We'll do some chart watching here. And don't forget to check out cryptonewsalerts.net for the full premium experience with video and to participate in our live Q&A. And I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's episode. Hodl.